And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Hey everyone, it's everyone's favorite neighborhood prophet, Aaron Zen, and I'm here to talk about the second coming of Jesus Christ and what his family will be like. Blessed Mother Mingzi with her child Joshua. Who am I? I'm Jesus' dad, bro. I'm the second Joseph. Yeah, I'm gonna take you on a little adventure of what my family is like and then what I view as like my real family. So, what I came from to what I become. So, anyway, I'm going to talk about my biological dad, and this summarizes him perfectly. Really sorry to say that, but like, he's a walking goy stereotype. Like, I really needed him to listen to the truth for once, and he never listens to the truth. He doesn't even recognize anything I really do. He like puts me in a box, like a cage almost, and I can never leave that box or cage. He wants me to be the most weak, submissive, just pathetic man imaginable. And I'm a very ambitious man. I'm a very ambitious man. And the man, my father, Ralph, he's blind to the truth. He'll never see it. He is this stereotype, like to a T. This is a perfect image of my father. That is my father, an American Goyim. Don't get me started on his wife. That's her. That's her to a T. That's a perfect depiction of my evil stepmother. And I mean evil, like to the purest form of evil. There's nobody more evil than this woman to me. Those are people in my family that I would consider bad. Like most of my family is very bad. Most of my family made me suffer beyond anything you could ever imagine just because I existed. Now, I know a woman who has a lot in common with Mingzi, and I'll tell you about her right now. My favorite woman in the whole world besides Xi Mingzi? Well, let me tell you about her. She's incredible, she's amazing, she's phenomenal, and I'm really glad that this woman is my mother. Caroline. Caroline is my mother's name, and she's my best friend that I have ever had in my entire life. Like, number one, like, you never make fun of my mother in front of me. You never make fun of my mother in front of me. I will hit you and I'll beat you within an inch of your life. You never insult my best friend, my mother. Like, you never insult Ji Ming Z in front of me. I love my mother, Caroline, more than anything. Why did I choose this image of Misato Katsuragi? Because Misato Katsuragi and my mother, Caroline, they're identical to me. They're identical to me. And you know what Misato Katsuragi is known as in anime? Anime's best girl. And that's what my mom's like to me. My mom is the best girl imaginable. Like, there's no one greater, more magnificent, more loving, more empathic, besides probably Princess Xi Mingzi, and that's it. Like, the two people at the end of the day that I say are always going to love me and care about me and have very strong emotions about me are my mother, Caroline, and Princess Xi Mingzi. And that's all I really need. That's all I really need. And I love my mother more than anything. She's just like this woman from Evangelion. Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion, Misato Katsuragi. That's my mom. That's what my mom's like. Like, you look at Misato, and everything Misato does, that's like my mom. That's absolutely just like my mom. She's the best. There's no one better than my mother. She's the greatest woman to ever exist besides Princess Xi Mingzi, and those two are tied for number one. Besides maybe one other woman. Oh yeah, my mom is definitely Jesus Christ's grandmother, the second coming of Jesus Christ's grandmother. Oh, you mean my greatest political inspiration, Mr. President, His Excellency Xi Jinping? Like, bro, that's what I see when I see this guy. Like that, I see him as the most like. That's who I'm like. I want to be like him. That's who I want to be like. Yeah, man. Yeah, he inspires me more than anything. And I inspired his daughter, Xi Mingzi, Princess Xi Mingzi, Her Grace Xi Mingzi. I inspired her like more than anyone else. Like me and her father are her two biggest inspirations in life from a very early age. And I love Princess Xi Mingzi more than anything, okay? And her dad, like I look at him and say boss. I can't help but say boss or comrade or brother or best friend. Like I want to come to China and I want to visit Mr. President Xi Jinping and really get to know him after I finish my accounting school. Now I'm going to talk about Jesus Christ's other grandmother, who I have a great amount of admiration, respect, kindness, love, care, compassion, and empathy for. Because it's Jesus Christ's other grandmother. You know about Caroline, my mom, but there's this other woman, and she's like the most sophisticated, classy, intelligent, smart lady to ever live. This is Jesus Christ's other biological grandmother, the second coming of Jesus Christ's other biological grandmother, Mama Peng Luyan, and she is amazing, bro. She is amazing. Like honestly, the only woman that I would treat like my best friend more than my own mother, Caroline, is Mama Peng Luyan. And Mingzi, she's a sweetheart, and she gets a lot of characteristics from her mother, whether she likes to realize it or not. Hey, Mama Peng Luyan, do you ever see Xi do this face? He always smiles after he listens. He'll hear something he really likes to hear, and he'll go, and he goes, Mingzi does that face too, actually. She's just like her father. She's just like her father in every way, shape, and form. Like, Mr. President Xi Jinping and I, Aaron Ziegler, we both inspired Xi Mingzi more than anything. If you think this sounds crazy, then why did Princess Xi Mingzi study psychology at Harvard? Exactly. Yeah, bro. Like in the relationship, me and Xi Mingzi, me and Princess Xi Mingzi, that's me in the relationship, dude. That's me. And I have so much admiration for this woman. Like, yeah, I love her like she was my mom too, actually. And you know what? And when I go to China after I pass my accounting courses and become an accountant, at least a payroll clerk, I'm gonna steal your mom, Mingzi. I'm gonna steal your mom, and I'm gonna be best friends with her just to spite you. And I'm gonna go to China, and I'm gonna take Ma Peng shopping. Okay, I'm gonna take Ma Peng Luyan shopping, and I sell like bags and purses and clothing and stuff like that on a store on the internet. And she really inspired me. Your mom really inspired me. And yeah, like I'm gonna take Ma Peng Lian shopping. I'm gonna talk shop and politics with Mr. President Xi Jinping, and I'm gonna have me a good old time as soon as I get a job and graduate college as an accountant. Which, by the way, Mr. President Xi Jinping, he told Xi Mingzi to study accounting when she went to college. Instead, she studied psychology, just like her hero Aaron would want her to. Yeah, man, I am the most charismatic man to ever live, okay? Like, all my friends always say to me, they call me a psychic, clairvoyant messiah who's gonna save the world with gray aliens and who dated Xi Mingzi. Perfect.